Step by step, the clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Feel like a dynamite, ready to explode right up in the sky. I'm walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Feel like a dynamite, ready to explode right up in the sky. I'm walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Feel like a dynamite, ready to explode right up in the sky.
Let's go. What is up, everyone? Welcome. We are live. Actually, let me change my camera. Like, I like it a bit more nighttime look. There we go. That looks a bit more better. What is up, everyone? Welcome to the stream. Sam, how are you doing? I am much better, feeling way better than last time. Sam says make two, stay on the kickoff. Yeah, why not? We can probably do that if we want to. Just, or even we can wait till like the team sheets and see how we go. We'll probably wait till the team sheets if you want. How is everyone doing? Hope everyone's having a good day. We are live. Yeah, I'm just posting everything on the socials and I think we should be good to go. How is everyone doing? Welcome to the stream. If you are new, my name is Ryan and welcome to the Football Chatbox. We are an FPL and football channel and we are live for Game Week 3 deadline stream. If you are new, make sure to hit the subscribe button, hit the like button as well, and ask any questions and I will try and answer. San and Salah to KDB and Sterling. Thoughts? Ooh, why? I don't think this is the game week to get rid of Sun. Maybe not this game week. Maybe not this game week. I think you just need to give Sun one more game week, 1 or 2 more game weeks for Sun, because I don't know, their fixture run is now only like going to get good, really good. At least for these two, I would want to try Sun out for these 2 game weeks. After that, if you want, you can get rid. Because I think West Ham and Fulham might be a bit more of a tougher fixture. But these two, I just want him for these 2 at least. And Salah is going to be the most captain probably for this game week. 7.9, he's falling. I know, he fell for me as well. But I'm keeping faith. This is my team on paper. I'm keeping faith in Son. I think he's going to punish a lot. Wolves are defensive side. True, but Spurs are also capable of attacking quite a lot. I wouldn't take too much what happened in the Chelsea game, but like 4-1 against Southampton. And Wolves need a goal, so I don't know. We'll see. I just think we at least wait for 1 more game week. Because, I mean, there's no point making the transfer now. He's fallen already by 0.1. Wait for 1 more game week. If he scores, then people start buying him back in. Then you might be able to recuperate that 0.1 that you lost. At least that's my thought process. Also, if this is too loud, please let me know. If the background music, I'm just trying to check it on here as well. Let me post it on socials that we are live as well. I posted it on Twitter and Facebook, but I forgot to post on Instagram. Also, guys, we have now actually a TikTok account. So for anyone who has TikTok, I don't know what I'm doing really, but we have a TikTok account, TikTok/Football Chatbox. If you guys want to give us a follow over there, it will be amazing. Let me post that we are live on Instagram as well. How do I even do this? YouTube should really build in a feature to be able to like post the fact that you are live on Instagram. Okay, let me just do this. Save. Here we go. We are live. Think. Paste. Done. Done. Alright. Posted on Instagram as well. That it was done. So, how is everyone going? How's everyone's teams looking like? If you guys also make sure to join the mini league. Oh, so many red arrows. Only 1 green arrow. Make sure to join the mini league, the youtube.com/football chatbox mini league. We've got, how many members do we have at the moment? 77 members. So make sure to join. Let's see if we can get to 100 members. Feel free to join. The league code is right down at the bottom. X269WB. That is the league code. And yeah, this is my team for this week. Made 1 transfer. Leon Bay was taken out before his price fall to Harrison Reed, and I'm rolling the other transfer for the moment. Maybe in game week 4 I would do 2 transfers. I just don't know who. Maybe Ben White to a Spurs defender is very tempting. If I get news that Doherty is starting though, because Spurs. Oh, Doherty fell to 4.8. He's so tempting to do White to Doherty. If I get news that he's starting, I won't mind doing that transfer. Cucurella played well, at least 5. Cucurella played well. At 5, he seems a good buy. But should we buy him or will he rotate with Chilwell? I think he's good. He's a good buy for at least the next 3 to 4 game weeks. I think Cucurella is a good buy. Because Chilwell was in the development squad for Chelsea. He was playing a game in the development squad for Chelsea. So that tells me that his fitness is still not there yet. So at least for the next 2 to 3 game weeks, Cucurella should be fine. And also, like, look at it, right? We'll be looking at maybe the next. This is the season ticker for the next 5 game weeks. After game week 8 is the international break. So I'm thinking after game week 8, if the international break, that means we probably wildcard around that point. So you kind of need to just, even if Cucurella, let's say next 2 to 3 game weeks, until game week 6 at least, you have him, which is not too bad. What are Chelsea's fixtures? Leicester, Southampton, West Ham United. I mean, the 5th one is Liverpool. You don't mind missing him for that. Fulham is the one game that, okay, if Chilwell is back by then, it's fine. So for the short term period, I think Cucurella is a good choice if you guys want to get him in. And by the time Chilwell is back, then your wild card is probably active as well. So it's not a bad punt for 5 million. Let me know what you guys think. But those are my thoughts. I think it's not a bad shout. Also, I must add, we are still a pretty new channel. So I thought, why not, just see if we can get nominated for the Football Content Awards. This is how you have to, like, if you want to nominate us, you kind of got to go to the Football Content Awards. And basically you can enter, I don't know, you can fill us into any of the categories that you want. I've kind of done it here, just added wherever I felt like we were kind of optional. But like, I want to try for the best new content creator for that category. So if you want to vote for us in the best new content creator category, because a channel creating content since May 2020. So we started in 2021. So we're still eligible for this. If you guys want to nominate us for this best new content creator category, just go to the Football Content Awards site. I'll put it in as well. And feel free to nominate us. That's the link. If you guys want to nominate us for this category, best new content creator. Let's see if we can get nominated, but yeah. Martinelli seems to have solidified his place. Smith Rowe may not get his place. Seems with Tierney. Same with Tierney. Lost his place with Zinchenko. Thoughts? I agree with the Martinelli one. Yeah. I think Martinelli, like, wasn't it the last game where he played, like, Saka got subbed out before Martinelli did? And usually you would think Martinelli gets subbed out first, but he played the whole 90 minutes. So I think Martinelli is a good shout. At that budget midfield, he's probably the best option right now. So I would keep Martinelli. I think he's the best option in that budget midfield out of all the midfielders. In terms of Tierney lost his place to Zinchenko, I would probably agree. At the moment, it's basically Zinchenko's place to lose. So I can't see Tierney coming in anytime soon. So I think both of them are actually really good shouts for now. Also, if you are new, make sure to hit the like button, please. The more likes basically means more people find the stream, more people join the stream. So feel free to hit that like button as well. Now, Another thing I should mention is expected points. So Salah is the top for expected points over the next 5 game weeks, followed by Kane, De Bruyne, Haaland, Son, Luis Diaz. Luis Diaz is a lot of people are going to be doing the Robertson to Luis Diaz move this game week. I can see it happening. A lot of people doing Robertson to Luis Diaz. Trent is also still there. Saka, Jesus, Cancelo, Tony, James, Mount. Mount, if anyone has Mount, I think he's still a good option to hold. You don't really need to get rid of Mount just yet. I think he's still a good option. So don't worry about selling him just yet. For this game week alone, Kane seems to be the highest expected points. So if anyone wants to captain Kane, good shout. Lulian, welcome to the football chat box. Haaland is a good captain for this game week. Yeah, he could be. He is in the top 5 expected point scorers for this game week. Interestingly, Jesus is way down below. I didn't expect Jesus to be this down below for expected points, but Haaland is there, 5.3, even higher than Jesus. So I think Haaland's not a bad shout for captaincy this week if you have him. I am kind of tempted between Jesus, Haaland, and even Heung-min Son. I have Heung-min Son as well, and I'm very tempted. But it's just like Spurs haven't kind of showed me enough like attacking form just yet. So, and it's also very hard to judge because their second game was against Chelsea. But Haaland is a good shout. I don't mind it against Newcastle. Assuming Newcastle go head to head. If you think Newcastle are going to be pragmatic and they're going to kind of park the bus and low block and everything, then it's going to be a bit more harder for Haaland. But if you think Newcastle are going to give a slight go to City, then I think Haaland's not a bad shout for captaincy. Sam says brought in Eric Dyer in place of White. Arsenal don't seem defensively sound. Yeah, I would agree with that. I mean, they even in preseason Arsenal didn't look that defensively sound. The reason I have Ben White here right now is to counter he's like a shield pick for all the Ramsdale owners. That's the only reason. But if I see Doherty, as rumors that Doherty starts today, I would be very tempted to do White to Doherty. Chris, how are you doing? Welcome. Mount is a great hold. Yes, agreed. Expecting at least 5 game weeks before the international break. Yeah, I would hold Mount as well. I mean, I know he hasn't returned recently, but look at these expected points for the next 5 game weeks at least. These are very good expected points numbers. And he is in the, this is top 10 at least? No, sorry, top 20? 3, 6, 9, 12, 13. So in the top 15 at least of expected points for the next 5 games. So I would keep Mount. Ronaldo and Neto for Tony and Zaha. Ooh, you had Ronaldo. Yes, I would do that move. Tony and Zaha are really good moves. Tony is a really good pick, striker option. Brentford's fixtures are pretty good as well. And I do like Zaha. Now, I have kind of been looking at Zaha. Not for now, but I think it was in 2 game weeks time. If I wasn't mistaken, because yes, after the City game. I was looking for Zaha after the City game because I think this is a decent set of fixtures for him. But you can get him now as well. Aston Villa is a pretty good option to try and target. I do like Zaha as an option. Pretty good player. Also, guys, if you are new, make sure you hit that like button and hit that subscribe button as well. If you are new, and also feel free to ask any questions and I'll answer everything. Everyone is expecting United to get trashed. Isn't Salah the most captain this game? Yes, he's probably going to be the most captain. How is Jesus so down in expected points, even below Madison? That's actually a good question. I was actually very surprised with regards to that. I am actually very surprised how Jesus is so down. But then again, this is the free model. I should probably check the Spanish Football Scout rate my team premium model to see. Because that would be very similar, if I'm not mistaken, to the FPL Reviews premium model. Now, players. Can you guys see this? Yes, you guys can see this. So for Game Week 3, we've got... Am I sorting this by Game Week? Yeah, here we go. Jesus is a bit more higher on the premium model over here. 5.56. That's not too bad. Salah the highest, 6.93. Son second. Haaland, anyone captaining Haaland wanted to know whether he's a good shout? Not a bad shout. 6.01 expected points. Kane and then Jesus. This is the free model. I don't have premium membership here, so that's why the data. That's why it's a bit more. It's a more community oriented expected points. But this is the rate my team one. So this is more data oriented. Brentford have great fixtures. Yes, I would agree. Haaland will flop. Salah against United was good with the help of Mane. My game history captain would be Jesus. Paxton, welcome back. How are you doing? I am captaining Jesus. Okay, so here's the thing. Now, please don't take. Okay, my captaincy for Jesus is a couple of reasons. One being, I feel like he's involved in almost everything Arsenal do at the moment. At least that's what like game week 1 also he looked really good. Game week 2 really good. Arsenal are currently a team on form as well. And also he's a player on form. So that's the reason. That's one of my reasons for captaining him. The other reason being Liverpool, I feel like haven't clicked just yet. Now, I wouldn't put you off a Salah captaincy, but for me at least, I think Liverpool are slightly. They need one more gear. Like I remember captaining Salah last time at the start of the season when he played United and scored that hat-trick, and I captained him that time because Liverpool were on form. Now nothing has changed between the United of that time and this time, when you look at it right now. But there's been a slight change for Liverpool, so I'm waiting for Liverpool to kind of still click into form, which is why I'm kind of going Jesus captaincy. But that's just me. I'm not going to put you guys off Salah captaincy because he could still be a very good option this week. Hey Ryan, how are you? Tarun, welcome back. How have you been? Thoughts on Ward versus Sanchez this week? Ward versus Sanchez. Now this is so a lot of people have if you have a Ward Iverson combo, I probably don't think this is the time for you to make a goalkeeper transfer, at least this game week, because Sanchez has West Ham United, and your next 4.5 million option I think is Rhea, who has Fulham. So I think if you have Ward, you can start Ward. Now for both of, like, if you're like me who has Ward and Sanchez, then it's a coin flip. In terms of expected points, Sanchez is 3.4 for this week, Ward is 3.7. So it says Ward has a slight higher chance of getting a clean sheet than Sanchez. But I am just going for Sanchez because of the fact that West Ham still haven't really scored yet. And Brighton are a slightly better team defensively than Leicester at the moment. So I'm going Sanchez slightly because of that. That's my reason for going Sanchez. Hopefully that answers your question. Shubhan Singh, welcome. Bay to Da Silva and starting for the next 2 game weeks, or move Neto out for Gross. I think Neto is still a good option. So maybe you can do Bay to... Oh, no, but Da Silva is not a real... I wouldn't really start Da Silva, to be honest. I know his goals were like... If you're doing Da Silva, you probably mostly for a bench. I don't know if I'll start Da Silva. Pascal Gross, though, not a bad option to play. Would I transfer Neto out immediately? I don't know. It's tough. I mean, Wolves current fixture for Neto. Spurs, tough game. But after that, for Wolves, who do they play? Newcastle. Yeah, I think you could do the Neto to Pascal Gross, because Wolves' fixtures in terms of the teams they're facing aren't easy. So yeah, it's not a bad move, Shubhar. Paxton says, thank you, bro. It's good to be back. Hope you're doing well. I am doing well. Thank you for asking. Eric, welcome to the Football Chatbox. He says, Haaland or Jesus? If you're asking for captaincy, I've gone Jesus. I think it's a close call between the two. We just had a look at the expected points. Haaland is slightly over Jesus with regards to that. But it's a very close call. Also, someone just subscribed. Thank you, Arun. Thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the channel. I hope that's, I think, the first time you guys see the alert. I hope you guys like the new alert. It's a very close call, Eric. Up to you who you want to go for. I'm going Jesus, but I don't think there's too much of a difference. I think Jesus maybe might outscore Haaland, but yeah, We don't know. Russell, welcome. Hey, man, got a team I want you to look at. I'll give you my reasons when I send you the picture. Sure, send it over. Rohan, welcome. What's up? What's the ideal captaincy this game? With Salah, Kane, Jesus, or Foden? Ooh, Foden, interesting call. I don't know if I'll captain Foden though because we don't know about his minutes. But in terms of Salah, Kane, and Jesus, Kane is Kane is expected to score the most, at least from the like different depends on which model you look at. Review has I think Kane to score the most, Salah second, and Son, De Bruyne, Haaland, but Jesus is very low here. So if I look at Fantasy Football Scouts members area for rate my team, it's got Salah to score the most, followed by Kane, Haaland, Jesus. Sorry, Son, Haaland, Kane, Jesus. I think it depends. Like Kane, I think Kane is a good captaincy, but I probably need to see a bit more from Spurs in terms of creativity before I think of captaining a Kane. So for me, it'll be between Salah or Jesus, and then it depends on where you prefer. Do you think United are going to get hammered against Liverpool? If so, maybe Salah. If not, then Jesus. But I think Kane is a good differential captain. Now here's the thing, guys. I'll tell you this. It's still very early in the season, so if this isn't a bad game week to try and differential captain because it's still early in the season. If you make a wrong captaincy choice, I think you can still gain it back because you're still early in the season. Like the points difference between where your rank is and to like top 100k is very small. And you probably, I mean, it's worth giving a differential captaincy a choice at this stage of the season. Tarun says, peace. My friend's team, Sam's friend's team. Mendy, Trent, White, James, Ake, solid. Kulu, Martinelli, Salah, solid. Tony, Haaland, Jesus, thoughts, solid. I think that's a pretty solid team. The only thing is, I think Kulu this game week is pretty good, but going forward, I need to see with regards to Kulu because Richarlison could start getting minutes and start rotating around, so that could be an issue. But everything else I think for this game week, that team is pretty solid. I like it. Tony is a really good choice as well for anyone looking for forward options. Tony and Brentford's fixtures going forward are really good, so I like Tony as an option as well. Edits, welcome. I had Nunes last week, so who do I? Oh no, sad life. If you have Nunes last week and you're looking for a forward replacement, I'm assuming you already have Gabriel Jesus, so then I would go Tony. I think Tony is probably your next best option. Brentford's fixtures are good. If you wanted a forward choice, I would go him probably. Or you could also, if you wanted to save a bit more funds, Mitrovic isn't a bad shout as well. Mitrovic also is not a bad shout. If you wanted to save funds and go somewhere else. Neto or Wilson for the start. Mike, welcome. I saw Mike in Game Week 1 when he asked for Wilson and he started Wilson. I noticed it in his team and he got his return from Wilson. Now he's back, hopefully. Neto or Wilson for the start. I would trust your boy Wilson. I mean, do you think Newcastle can get something, a goal at least from City? The thing is, City's defense have been very solid. So if you look at clean sheet possibilities, City are one of the highest for clean sheet possibilities. But also Spurs are probably the highest. Like if you look at, I'm looking at the probability data for clean sheet. Spurs are first, City second. So I don't know. Maybe I might start Callum Wilson in the hope that even if they get a penalty, Callum Wilson is the one who's going to take it. Shubhans gives me a couple options. Okay, option 1, Bay to Da Silva, Trippier to Cucurella, 0.8 in the bank. Start Neto. Option 2 is Neto to Pascal, play 4-4-2 and bench Trippier and Bay and roll the second free transfer. Ooh, rolling the second free transfer is very tempting. Very tempting rolling the second free transfer. If you do option 2, Superhand, how much do you have in the bank? Oh no, you won't have much in the bank. Will you have much in the bank? Just let me know. Um. Oh yeah, edits. If you have the money, you can probably go Kane as well. Assuming you have the money. I don't know if you'll have the money to go Kane. What's the probability of Andres playing? Cuckoo in for Robbo. What do you say? I like Cuckoo in for Robbo. I think it's a pretty good shout. Cucurella for Robertson. What's the probability of Andres playing? I think he should be fine, right? Team news. Where is this team news? Here we go. I think team news said that where is Fulham? Marco Silva says the Fulham team news remains the same as last week. So same as last week for Fulham team news, which means oh, there you go. Andres Pereira presumably means is fit to feature. So Pereira should play without any issue. Hopefully he should play. 0.4 in the bank, option 2. I mean, okay, I think option 1, maybe let's go option 1. Bay to De Silva and Trippier to Cucurella. Cucurella might be a good option to try for the short term. See how it works and like maybe it will pay off. And also attacking. Let's go option 1 for now. Shubharan. Maybe take advantage of the fact that Cucurella could be playing wing back in the short term. And then see how that goes after that. Also guys, so I mentioned this earlier at the start of the stream, but there are more people now. Thanks Ryan, no worries. So I thought, okay, so the Football Chatbox channel is pretty new. It's still a year old, almost a year, bit more than a year old. So I thought, why not give a chance at maybe seeing if you can get nominated for the Football Content Awards. Now, if you want to go and vote, so I was like, let's try the best new content creator category. See if we can get nominated for the best new content creator category. Since we qualify for it. So if you guys want to vote for us, or not vote, for nominate us for the best new content creator, you just have to go to the Football Content Awards site and type in Football Chatbox in that category, and then you basically nominate us for that. And then yeah, if you guys want to, that's the link for the site. If you guys want to go and nominate us, that would be awesome. So yeah, just putting that out there. If you guys want to try. Is Varane injured or not match fit? No, Varane is match fit. Oh no, Varane is fit. I don't know if he's match fit. I hope he starts. I think he should start the upcoming game because he's not injured. Sending my team with some reasons and messages for my thinking. Okay, let's have a look at Russell's team. Now, I'm gonna just pin the image up. This is Russell's team, by the way. He says swap Neto for one game week to Gordon, then we'll change back to Neto. Oh, I can't understand why people are getting rid of Robertson. Great option still. Yes, I mean I think Robertson is still a pretty good option. The reason I see people, so here's the reason people are getting rid of Robertson. It's because of the fact that there are still there are good 5 million options doing well. There are good 5 million options in defense performing, which means you can, for the same, they're performing either better than Robertson, or they've shown that they're capable of returning on the same level of Robertson in the short term at least, which is why people are like, okay, we can downgrade Robertson to a 5 million, like Cucurella maybe, who's playing in another top 6 team, can return the same level, and you can use the funds difference to upgrade your midfield or your forward line. So that's the reason people are getting rid of Robertson. And yeah, Aronson, I think this guy's a pretty good option. He's looking very attacking for Leeds. I like the look of him. I know you got rid of Neto. I don't know if I'll bring him back in though. But anyways, you can try and see. Gordon's a very interesting punt. He's been linked with Chelsea, so I don't know. We'll see what happens to Gordon. And you have 2 transfers on it. This is a pretty solid team, Russell. Not a bad team. You will have to change your goalkeeper next week or something. Probably. Because I think Leicester's fixtures get a bit more tricky after that. Okay. Rohan says Neto to Eze as a punt this week and then sit on the bench. Ooh. Who is Eze playing? Fulham, no? Oh, no, Aston Villa. Mike, is that for a hit? If it's for a hit, I wouldn't do it. Thanks, man. Got to sort my mid. Foden, Salah, Neto, and Andreas Rashford. Whom do I bench? I would bench I would probably bench between Neto and Andreas. I would probably bench Neto. Having said that, I mean, we never know what will happen in the Spurs Wolves game. But maybe I would probably bench Neto. Shubharan says start Neto, Andreas, or De Silva. I'll probably start Andreas. I mean, it's very tight between all of them. Probably start Andreas because Brentford game might be a bit more attacking. There might be end-to-end open game. Whereas the Spurs versus Wolves game might be a bit more cagey. No hit for Mike. Ooh. Eze. I mean, I don't know. I might not do it, Mike. I might just roll the transfer, that specific transfer. Paul, welcome to the football chat box. How are you doing? Mike, I might just roll that transfer because next game week is City. So you're going to have to play Eze against City for that. I think you might be able to, you could probably start. And then sit on the bench after. I don't know if I want to do that. I'm not sure. I'll let you trust your gut on that one. Da Silva an option to rot on the bench or go for someone like Reed? They're both options to rot on the bench. Reed, although will get you more minutes. That's the only difference, I think. Jay Singh, welcome to the football chat box. Please, could you tell me the best buy replacement? I have gone for Harrison Reed from Fulham, mainly because of the fact that when I was looking for 4.5 options, so it depends on where you want to go with Leon Bay. Do you want to upgrade? If you have money, if you have money to upgrade to more than 5.5, then Pascal Gross is not a bad option. If you want to go to a 4.5 option, I think Harrison Reed is not a bad option because I was looking at his average position so far for Fulham, and it's like in the halfway line, just in front of the halfway line, which is pretty good, I think, for average position. And he's guaranteed minutes. So I've gone for Reed. I think he is probably your best 4.5 at the moment. Thinking of switching Salah to KDB for this game week. Ooh, Sam. Oh yeah, I think you mentioned that. Many think City may not perform well against Newcastle. United at home and under pressure makes me feel Salah may not be great captain choice. Your thoughts? I haven't gone Salah captaincy because I think it's time for United to finally, at least do something and try and get even a draw if it's possible. But a lot of people will go Salah captaincy, and I can see why. I mean, Darwin Núñez is not there for 3 games at least, which means Salah will be more involved in the attack. I know KDB is a good choice, but it's so hard to go against Salah because the guy is the talisman for Liverpool. And especially now that Darwin Núñez is not there, at least for the next 3 games, it means Salah will be more involved. Now, whether you captain him or not is a different story. De Bruyne is also a good shout, but I don't know. I just think I know Liverpool haven't started well, and maybe you never know what will happen in the United versus Liverpool game. But Bournemouth next. You really want to go without Salah next game week? I know City play Crystal Palace, but that's a bit more tougher fixture than I think what Bournemouth will be. I don't know. It's a tough call. I probably wouldn't do it. Well, the Trippier benching was awful last game week. Do you think keeping Robbo and Bay for the drop of 0.2 was worth it? Ooh, you kept Robbo and Bay for the point. Bay, maybe not. I think you should have probably moved Bay out before the price fall. Like you should have probably done it. I did it just before the price fall. I moved him out just before the price fall. So should have probably moved Bay out. Robertson, I still think there's something in him capable of like playing. But if you want to like remove Robertson to like a Cucurella, I don't mind that move. I think that's a pretty good move itself. Yeah. Thank you, says Jason. No worries. Keep Rashford or start Neco Williams. Start Rashford and see. You never know what will happen in that United vs Liverpool game. Anything could happen actually in that game. A lot of people are expecting United to get hammered because of their performance against Brentford. But I think it could be a bit more of an interesting end-to-end game. So maybe start Rashford. Liverpool also haven't looked great defensively. Both Konate and Matip are out, which means Reece James. Which means who is it? Gomez will start alongside Trent. If Rashford starts on that side, he could get a bit of advantage. So start Rashford, see what happens. You never know. Back the attacker over the defender. Shubharan says, Jesus is so involved. I'm surprised the conversation around captaincy is so polarized. Price bias, maybe? Price bias. Some will say recency bias. Some will also say, I think the other thing is history bias. History bias, as in I'm saying the fact that Salah has done well against United in the past. I think a lot of people are burnt by not captaining Salah in the past and their ranks were destroyed because of that. And so a lot of people will go and captain Salah in fear as well. There's that as well. So there's a lot of that. Those things also playing for this week, this game week. So yeah, that's probably some of the reasons. Would you go Roberto James for a -4? I have Cucurella. Roberto James for a -4. Yeah, it saves you $1 million, right? No, it saves you about less than $1 million now. It would save you about 0.8. Yeah, I don't mind doing that move actually, Paul. I don't mind doing that move. For a hit, I think it would pay off in the long run. Yeah, I don't mind doing that move. We know what Reece James is capable of. I'm sorry, Russell, if you're still here, but it's against Leeds, so it's maybe I won't be against that move. Man United game could get postponed as well. That's a possibility, but I highly doubt it's getting postponed. But it is a possibility, but I highly doubt it. Having said that, you guys might want to set your correct benches because of that, just in case it does get postponed. Doing my wild card. Ooh, Thomas is doing his wild card this early. I didn't expect that. Ramsdale, Perisic, and Haaland, or Edison, Zinchenko, and Kane. I would go Ramsdale, Perisic, and Haaland. Thomas. That would probably be on my wild card. Actually, you don't even need to go Ramsdale. If you can go a 4.5 goalkeeper like Sanchez and free up that 0.5 to upgrade elsewhere, I will probably do that, Thomas. Snatek, welcome to the Football Chatbox. Are you looking for a second city defender in the next game weeks? I am tempted. Yes, I am very tempted. So I could potentially move Ben White to a second city defender if I... Can I afford a second city defender for Ben White? Man City. So Walker has gone up by 0.1, unfortunately. Otherwise, I would have been able to afford Ben White to a second city defender. But if you have the money to do to get a second city defender, I think it's a pretty good option. If you have the money to do a second city defender, I think it's a pretty good option. Sultan, welcome. Tommy Gunn might start ahead of White. Tomiyasu? Possibility. which is why I think. So here's the thing. I'm very tempted if Doherty does start this game week. I'm very tempted to do White to Doherty if he starts. I mean 4.8. Look at that price. It's very tempting. Doherty is very tempting if he starts. So I think White is my next move. I just don't know for who, but I think Ben White is on the cards to get transferred out. But just maybe not this game week, but we'll see. Zachariah, welcome. Rate my team. I'm second in your league, guys. If you haven't joined the Football Chatbox League, make sure to join. It is the league code is right down at the bottom. X269WB. We have about 77 managers in there, so make sure to join the league. Zachariah says he's second in the league. Is this your team, Zachariah? Wait, this is Artist team. Is this the team? Let me know. Will Guedes for Wolves start? I am not sure, Mike. Not really sure. FPL Bruno, welcome to the Football Chat Box. How are you doing? Well, who to get? Zinchenko, Walker, Perisic, Cuckoo. I would probably go Cucurella at the moment because we're not sure on Perisic's minutes. If you get early team news with regards to Perisic, then I like Perisic. But for now, maybe Cucurella is the more safer option. Like and subscribe. Yes, guys, make sure to like and subscribe. I'm going to press that button. Like and subscribe. Yeah, make sure to like and subscribe, guys. Make sure to like and subscribe. I'm surprised that Jesus was 8 million and Richarlison at 8.5. That's true, right? I think Gabriel Jesus should have been priced at least a million more. That's why, like, look at this ownership. 80% ownership. He's more than 80%. I had a screenshot which was at 80%. Now he's at 80.2. This guy is climbing and climbing. At this point, right? I saw Greyhead mention. He quoted my tweet and said at this point, non-Gabriel Jesus owners might as well start their own support group. Because look at that. That's insane. I have never seen a player with this high ownership before. That's just crazy. Nadak says, at this moment, I have Archer, Bay, and Delort on my bench. And next game week, I have 2 free transfers and 0.5 in the bank. What should I do? Well, you probably downgrade Leon Bay to a 4.5. That's one. You probably then use that money to see if you can upgrade the rest of. You can upgrade a Delort maybe. I'm surprised you still have Delort. I'll probably upgrade Delort or even a sideway move for Delort to another 4.5 defender. Those would probably be my moves at the moment because I don't know the rest of your team. Bay to Da Silva. I mean, I know Da Silva has scored. Now this guy could probably continue to score. I don't know, but I know he scored 2 goals already, but his minutes are an issue. That's one thing. And the places he's taken his shots from, the goals are very low XG shots. So to be honest, I would not expect this guy to continue this kind of form. That's the one thing I will let you guys know. So maybe another 4.5 midfield is better than Da Silva. But yeah, I would probably get rid of Leon Bay soon because I think his time is up. You probably need to get rid of Leon Bay. Aston Villa switched to a 2-striker formation and now they look way more better. Leon Bay's time in Aston Villa is kind of up. So yeah, I would recommend getting rid. I'm planning for taking out Bay. Which Brentford midfielder should I get? They're taking out Bay to get a Brentford midfielder. Tough one to say. Maybe Matthias Jensen. It's very hard to tell me. I don't know. If you're looking for getting rid of Bay, there aren't that many options in that price bracket, like 4.55 million. I've gone just Harrison Reed as just like a 4.5 cheap option. I mean, you could probably do something like that. Hold on, give me a second. I think Harrison Reed is not a bad shout for 4.5. It depends on how much money you guys have in the bank to do a Leon Bay move. if you have a money, if you have like, I don't know, 5.6, right? You could probably go a Pascal Gross. 5.7 now, sad life. He's also not a bad option for that budget. Under 6 million budget, Gross is not a bad option. If you have more than 6 million, you've got the likes of Martinelli, you've got the likes of Rodrigo as other options. But just here's the thing, guys. You guys are not going to be finding a Martinelli in that price bracket, like below that price bracket. So don't just expect like a 5 million return, which is 2 points, 3 points maybe. Andres Pereira is probably the best budget option, and after that there aren't that many other options. So don't expect too much from the other midfielders in that price bracket. Whose place shall Doherty take if he starts? Emerson Royal, right? Surely. I mean, Doherty is a much better player than Emerson Royal. This guy can't cross, man, to be honest. He can't cross. Surely Doherty gives you much better options. Mike is third in the Chatbox League. Yes, I did notice that when I just moved to that one. Where is it? Guys, make sure to join Chatbox League. League code is right down in the below, which is X269WB. Raj has just joined as well. Thank you. Mike is third. Look at that. 151 points. Congrats, Mike. Mike is doing pretty well. Solid team as well, to be honest. Jesus has become the Salah this in. I mean, in terms of ownership. Yeah. That my team. Okay. This is your team. Okay. This is Zakaria's team. One transfer Bay to Da Silva. Yeah, okay, so this is what you meant by you have Dalot and all of that. Yeah. I mean, you guys can do Da Silva, but his price has already kind of gone up. You're getting 0.3 now because 4.6 Da Silva, Leon Bay is 4.9. I mean, 0.3, 0.4 maybe is a bit more better. I don't know. Are you guys going to actually be playing Da Silva? If you're not going to be playing Da Silva, then you might as well just get like a 4.5 midfielder and get an extra 0.1. If you're going to be playing Da Silva, then yeah, why not? Yeah, Dalot was just a bad choice first game week, but I was like, I need one United player, but it was a mistake. Yeah, fair enough. I think Dalot has to go soon. United aren't looking great at the moment, but we never know. The introduction of Casemiro could change things, could make United a slightly better defensive team, but still, having said that, until Game Week 6, the fixtures are bad. So, I mean, like, in terms of a defensive perspective, so I would still probably get rid of Dalot. Pawan says, okay, thanks, no worries. Is a Brentford defender a good option for this game? Because I already have James Cancelo, Robertson, and Trent. They are not a bad option. Their fixtures are good. Is it a good option for this game week? Hard to say, because Fulham is a decent team, to be honest, and they can score. Fulham can score. I've seen people go for Ben Mee, not a bad shout, to be honest. But is it a good choice this game week? Hard to say. Tony, though, is a pretty good option going forward. I think for a 4.5, surely you can get a better defensive. You probably might not find too many good defensive options for 4.5. I still think Newcastle have good fixtures after the Liverpool game. I think this is a good run for anyone who wants to get back onto the Trippier bandwagon. But yeah, you can probably get a Brentford Henry as well. Not a bad option. Oh, if you haven't a Sanchez, then I mean, Brighton aren't also too bad. Luis says, hello mate, welcome to the Football Chatbox, Luis. So yeah, this is the current state of my team. Actually going 5 at the back for the first time this season with Nico Williams. I'm hoping Nico doesn't let me down, you know. Gabriel Jesus captaincy. I just don't want to see United get it hammered from on the final day. But yeah, we'll see. Also, I think I've already mentioned this, but if you guys want to nominate us for we're trying to get nominated for the category of best new content creator on the football content awards for this year. If you guys want to nominate us, please go to the site and you just have to type football chatbox and just nominate us for that. Because we're only a year old, so we kind of qualify for this category. So if you want to try and nominate us for that, feel free to do so. Just type football chatbox here and hopefully we get nominated. And then you can obviously share it on Twitter. If you share it on Twitter that you've nominated us, if you nominated us, share it on Twitter and I'll retweet. I'll retweet everyone who shares it on Twitter. Or even on Instagram, if you nominate us and you put a story up on Instagram, I'll just retweet or reshare all of those stories as well. I like your midfield and attack looks perfect. Thank you. I'm hoping Sun actually delivers. I've held on to Sun, and this was the game week. This game week and going forward was the game weeks that this is where this guy has to do a differential. If you have Spurs players, I think they will be good differentials for this coming few game weeks. If you have Spurs players, I'm removing the ever divine duo of Lisandro plus Sancho, who gave me a total of minus. Oh no. Shivam, no. Total of my I'm freeing up 11.7 million. Suggest me some options. Okay. Who do you have in your midfield? I need to ask you that. Who do you have in your midfield? And isn't Lisandro, if I'm not mistaken, 4.5? Where is he? Oh, he's gone down to 4.4. Sad life. Do you have Nico Williams, Shivam? If you have Nico Williams for Lisandro Martinez, that's one option. Luis subscribed. Thank you. Shout out to Luis. That's one option. And do you have Martinelli? I'm assuming you still have Martinelli. If you have Martinelli and you're looking for other options, I don't know about your funds, but I like Gundogan as an option in that 7.5 million bracket. I think he's a pretty decent option as well. If you can go to the 8 million brackets, I like Foden from City. I also like Luis Diaz from City if you can go to the 8 million options. Yeah, Son will do something for sure. He will do better. I hope so. So yeah, Shivam, hopefully that helps. Let me know. Those are the kind of suggestions I would give at the moment. I don't know. It depends on your prices and how many prices you have. What's your price brackets and what you have. Also, guys, make sure to hit the like button. More likes means more people join the stream and it gets spread out to more and more people. It puts us on top on the YouTube search pages as well. So make sure to hit the like button. Thank you very much. And also subscribe because we're trying and get 500 subscribers. Can we get to 500 subscribers before the international break? I don't know. We'll see. We'll try. Just look at my team. Should I stick with it or swap any? I'm in the 70s, sadly. Rohan, where are you? Where? How? Can you send me your team? How do I find your team? Are you in the Football Chatbox Mini League? I can find your team if you're in the Football Chatbox Mini League. Anywhere. Naman has also joined. Thank you very much, Naman. I have Salah, Martinelli, Bailly, Andres, Sancho. Cannot take City players as already have Edison, Walker, and Haaland, along with Jesus and Kane. I have 1 million right now. You have 1 million right now. Okay, so if you have 1 million right now, I think you could do Sancho to Luis Diaz as an option. And then if you want to downgrade Martinez, you can downgrade Martinez to. I don't know if you have Nico Williams already. Do you have Nico Williams? Or you could do a sideways move and try and get a. Maybe you could do a Ben White if you wanted to, but I think Ben White's. I would probably go Saliba maybe, slightly bit more safer. I don't know who to captain. I keep swapping from Salah to Jesus. They're both good options. Don't worry. I think they're both good options. Where is Rohan's team? Rohan, can you if you let me know where your team is, I can have a look at it. Play Nico or Andres Pereira. I am playing Nico Williams, but Andres is also a good shout. I mean, the expected points tells me to play Andres over Nico. But I think Nico will be a better shout for me at least. Against Everton, I mean, if they keep a clean sheet, it's a bonus, and also if you can get some attacking returns. So I'm going Nico over Andres Pereira. Yeah, in defense, I have White, Botman, Nico, Walker, and Lisandro. Ooh, you need to upgrade your defense, Shivam. How do you have such a cheap defense? You definitely need a. You need a Reece James. You need a Reece James, my friend. Can you get to a Reece James? No, you probably can't, right? Then if you can you get to? I would move Lisandro Martinez to maybe a Cucurella at least. You need a Chelsea defender in there. So I would probably move Lisandro to a Cucurella first. I would probably do that before the Sancho move. Um, I mean, Sancho is still. You could probably start him for the Liverpool game and see how he does. So I'll probably do that first, and then after that, yeah. I'm on the 70th. Okay, let's have a look. Oh, here we go, Rohan's team. I have Salah, Kane, Haaland. Ah, you have a premium. Okay, no wonder. I will probably first do Cucurella. Try and do Cucurella first, if you can. Can you have a look at my team? I'm fourth in the league. Yes, I will have a look at your team as well. Okay, so this is Rohan's team. This is a solid defense. For me, Mahrez, I should make a FPL trolls list. If I was to ever make an FPL trolls list, Mahrez would be the leader of those FPL troll. He'll be on my FPL troll leader list. Rashi is the issue, right? Rashford is a problem at the moment. I don't know. I might start Rashford this game week if you have only one, or you have two transfers that you can do. Did you do any transfers, Rohan? I think you could go Mahrez to Luis Diaz if you have money in the bank. No, sad life. I would probably in that specific case, I would probably go. I guess Luis Diaz is an option. And then I would probably go Robertson to Cucurella as another option. That's something that I would think of doing. But maybe you can start Mahrez for one more game week. Yeah, Newcastle. I mean, you can try it starting. Someone subscribed. Thank you for subscribing. Luis subscribed. Thank you. Yeah. Mahrez, Rashford, and Robbo are the moves probably. Exorcist, can you have a look in my team? Mr. Fahad says, M. Fahad says, oh god, you can't even say troll list, lol. Cool story, bro. Okay, let's have a look at Dexter's team. This is the one, right? Is it fourth in the league? Yes. This is a solid team. Just Leon Bay that you probably need to get rid. Ooh, good premium. I like this team. It's a solid team. Leon Bay is probably the issue. I guess you're benching Trippier. For who? I'm not really sure. Oh, that's why you asked play Nico or Trippier. Yeah, you can probably play Nico instead of Trippier. Unless you're playing Trippier as well. And then benching Bay. Planning for Cuckoo to Robbo. Mahrez to Foden. Yeah, that's not a bad shot. That's not a bad shot. That's not a bad shot. Bro, shall I cap Salah or Jesus? It depends on. It's a close one for me. I'm going Jesus because of the fact that I think he's involved in a lot of Arsenal's play. If you think Liverpool are going to destroy Salah, going to destroy United, then maybe go Salah. I think it's a very close call between the two. I'm going Jesus because he's just involved in a lot of Arsenal's play at the moment. That's why. I'm downgrading Bay, then upgrade Nico next week to Saliba or Dunk. Where's text testing? Let me go back to text testing. Yeah, you could probably if you wanted to upgrade Nico, you could. But I have a feeling a lot of people will just eventually end up wanting to own Nico Williams just because of the 4 million price bracket. From game week 6 onwards, this is a pretty good run to start him in these games. Especially, I don't mind starting Nico Williams. And I think you will be getting rid of Arsenal players very soon. Probably game week 9 onwards. You could if you wanted to. Punt of the week. Punt of the week has to be on captaincy probably. Punt of the week will be on captaincy. Any of the Spurs players for captaincy or Haaland for captaincy is definitely a punt of the week. But a good punt, I'll tell you that. The United Liverpool game could be postponed. It could be, but I highly doubt it's getting postponed. I think it'll go ahead. But gonna play Trippier. Feel he's better than Pereira as he has set pieces. Fair enough. Then you could probably might as well play Trippier. Dexter, that's Barrow. Out. Best of luck. Yeah, you can try and play Trippier. You never know what will happen. Not a bad shot. I think Newcastle are a much better team. Newcastle are a much better team than they used to be last season. So I wouldn't underestimate Newcastle. If there was a game for City to drop points, right? If there was ever a game for City to drop points in the next couple of fixtures, at least until game week 6, if there was a game for them to drop points, Newcastle is that game. I can't see them dropping points here. But Newcastle, you never know. They could drop points. I did Robertson to Cucurella and Grealish to Kulusevski. I think that's a good move. Good move? Yes, that's a good move. I think that's a good move. Oh, you're asking for player punt. Player punt. Mike is very well. Mike is looking for all these player punts. Player punt. Let's see. Anyone wants a Madison? Madison is not a bad shout. I like Madison as a potential punt if anyone wanted. I think Leicester's fixtures. Let me just check Leicester's going ahead fixtures. These two are tough. Southampton good. Brighton probably tough as well. So maybe not Madison. At least these 3 fixtures are slightly this thing. So let's look at someone else for a player punt. Mitrovic isn't too bad. Ivan Toney, maybe Ivan Toney also, not a bad this thing. Fahad asks, how do I show you my team? Well, if you join the Football Chatbox mini league, right? League code is there, X269WB. Just join the league, and then it'll either show me that you are joining the league, and I'll be able to like see your team over here, like how Luis, Naman, and Raj have shown. So maybe join the league, and your name will appear here, and then I can pick it from there. Yeah, I think Madison scores this week. Fair enough. This week is pretty good. Southampton, no? I mean, are Southampton in for their traditional getting hammered by Leicester week? You know, every is this match the traditional 9-0 hammer? No, well, maybe not 9-0 again, but they always get hammered by Leicester, so you never know. Let me bring my mic a little slightly back. There we go, so I can. I joined the league. Okay, let me have a look at your team in that specific case. Where is it? Okay, here we go. Show me a team. Give me two. So you got big at the back, solid big at the back. Goalkeeper is pretty good as well. Martinelli, Salah, Jesus Haaland, standard. Grealish, the only issue probably. The Grealish is your only issue. Could you please refresh? Oh, it's here. This is the one, right? I guess Grealish is your one problem. Everything else looks pretty solid, to be honest. 7 million. Who could you go for? Maybe Pascal Gross, maybe Rodrigo. There aren't too many options. That's the problem. Unless you have money to go up. Nope, you don't. Yeah, it's probably like a Pascal Gross or someone. Grealish to Kulu? Okay. That's fair enough. Yeah. And then that's not bad. Oh, you downgraded Robertson. Okay. Yeah. Fair enough. Those are two good moves. Yeah, Roberto Cucurella. Yep. Cool. Those are good moves, I would say. Team review. Mini league position 6th. Let's have a look. Solid defense again. Bay, Neto, the problems. Martin and Salah, the rest are all standard. Trippier, good as well. These two are issues. Bailey and Neto are going to be your issues. The rest are all solid. Sorry for the late reply. Sorry. But thanks for critiquing my team. I'm pretty happy with it. And taking a punt with Gordon versus Forest for 1 week. Then Robertson fixtures look lovely for the next 2. Yep, fair enough. Should I triple captain? Oh. Should I triple captain? No. I usually wouldn't advise triple captaining on single game weeks, to be honest. I mean, they could pay off. Like last week, if you had triple captain Jesus, would have paid off massively. But I usually wouldn't recommend triple captaining on single game weeks, to be honest. That's the one thing. So probably not. Sinan, probably not. Save your triple captain for a double game week. Maybe 4-0 Arsenal. Maybe. But assuming that Gabriel Jesus gets involved in every single goal. I mean, the 4-0 is possible, but I don't know. I wouldn't do it. But if you want to do it, I'm not stopping you. But I wouldn't do it. I think it's a powerful chip that you need to carefully use. But to be honest, before also the triple captain hasn't paid off for a lot of managers. So you never know. Sometimes there's like last season there was a Salah game week and everyone knew that's the perfect week to triple captain. And it returned massively, like 84 points or something like that. Then there was the De Bruyne week as well, where De Bruyne called. Can you rate my team? Yes. Which league position are you in? If you can let me know. If you're not in the league, just join the league and then it'll appear here. Your name will appear. Haaland or Kane for captain? If you want to punt, I mean, those are two good punts. I'm slightly leaning towards Kane in that specific case. Kane's a pretty good captaincy shot for this week. But Haaland also not too bad. But Kane also could be a good option. Differential though. Kane is a very differential captain. I like it. Well, in terms of captaincies for you guys, just to show where the community looks like it is. Lots going Salah, then Jesus, and then Haaland, and then Kane. Obviously, this is a small sample size, but it's still a sample size of what? How many results? 8,000 votes? This is a sample size of 8,000 votes. Very small sample size, but yeah. Jensen or Da Silva for the upcoming Brentford run. Do you think Brentford defense like Henry worth a shout? I mean, Henry's worth a shout for sure. Even Ben Mee might not be a bad shout from set pieces. Jensen or Da Silva, I can't really comment on that because I haven't watched. I haven't watched enough of Brentford to be able to tell that. I wouldn't expect too much from your budget midfielders, to be honest. Unless it's Andreas Pereira, I don't trust most of the other budget midfielders, if I'm honest. Your team for Game Week 3. This is my team for Game Week 3. So I just join. You can see my team now. Yes, okay. I'll have a look. Neto to Gordon, Everton to beat first. I don't know. I predicted, so in the Chatbox podcast, I think I predicted Forest to win. Mike, that's what I kind of predicted. I'll be a bit careful on Gordon though. I don't know with regards to, like, there are rumors of him being linked to Chelsea and all of that. So yeah. Captain Vardy. Not a bad game week to captain him. Against Southampton, to be honest. Not a bad game week to captain him, if you want to. Okay, let's have a look and see if you can see Sinan's team. Here we go. Arsenal top 3. Unlucky with the Saliba one. Okay, so let's see. Let's look at where your fires are. Midfield and forward is solid. Nothing much to change. I guess Saka is unlucky. You haven't got returns from Saka. So your problems will be cash. You can play him for this game week, but after that, you're probably going to look to get rid. Cresswell's might be a slight issue as well, to be honest. For 5 million, I don't think Cresswell is doing much. I would probably either cash or Cresswell. I would look to get rid probably either Walker, or you already have Walker. Either a Cucurella, maybe downgrade Cresswell to a 4.5 or a 4 million to free up funds to maybe, I don't know, what can you do? Maybe you could upgrade your forward spot. If you wanted to. You could probably move one of these guys over. Unfortunate with Saka. Unfortunate, but I mean, you can still keep him. It's just your defense. These two are slightly worrying. That would be my take. I have Cucurella now, cashes out. Okay, fair enough. That's one move. Then I guess your next moves would probably end up looking into Cresswell maybe at the moment. And if you wanted to move Saka to another 8 million asset, then that's also not a bad option. Expected points for Da Silva, Neto, and Cucurella, please. Yes, I will. Let's have a look at that. So what are we looking for? We're looking for Da Silva, Neto, and Cucurella. Okay, let's go Cucurella first because it's easy. Cucurella 3.1 for this game week. Over the next 5, it's 16.3. For Da Silva, it is 11.7, 2.6 for this. So Cucurella is leading, and also who are we looking at? Neto. For Neto, we are looking at 14.4. So Neto is better than Da Silva. 2.7 compared to Da Silva's 2.6. Cucurella is just better than all three of them. Captain Jesus or Salah, want to go safe? If you want to go safe, I think Salah is probably going to be the most safest pick, and probably the most captain pick out of all the captains. Probably Salah is probably the most safest. Gabriel Jesus will be probably the second most captain pick. Both of them I expect to be over 100% EO. So you're probably going to lose rank on one of them. I have so there. Salah is probably the most safest pick at the moment. Rate my team. I have joined your league. Okay, business stories. Let's have a look. Is this yours? Business stories. Is this your team? Any predicted lineups for Chelsea? Let me have a look and see whether Emma has done anything. Let me see. Give me a second. I'll look at a predicted lineup for Chelsea. Let me see if I can find. Here we go. Chelsea predicted lineup. For anyone who wants. This is a potential Chelsea predicted lineup. If anyone's looking. Any Chelsea fans here? You guys can comment on it. Let me know. Captain Jesus or Salah, want to go safe? Oh yeah, I think I answered that. Salah is the safest one. Who are you captaining? I am captaining Gabriel Jesus. Business Story says yes. Join the league, comments on my team. Okay, we'll have a look at OMS. Okay, first let's look at Business Stories. Expected points for Pereira. I think it was 2.8 if I'm not mistaken. Pereira was 2. Okay, so let's look at Pereira's one. Actually, I have Pereira here. 2.4 and then 2.4, 2.6, 3.1. So 2.4 at the moment for this game. Okay, let's look at first Business Stories and then OMS. Okay, let's have a look at this team. Ooh, 75. What a game score. Luka Dean issue. Probably need to get rid. Leon Bay, your other issue. Everything else is solid and I think you can keep. Good stuff. These are your two Aston Villa players are your problems. So Luka Dean to maybe Cucurella if you had the money. Yes, you do. Leon Bay maybe to a 4.5 and maybe start Andreas or Nico Williams, one of the two. I guess that's what I would suggest at the moment. And then for OMS, I would go. This is a slightly different team. You need Chelsea defenders. When I look at your defense, the first thing is like Chelsea defense. You need a Chelsea defender. Leon Bay is an issue. Neto will eventually become an issue. Bowen. I think you can move Bowen to another 8 million midfielder. Maybe even a Luis Diaz, a Mount, Kulusevski if you wanted a Spurs player. Probably move probably move Robertson because I think you can free up a bit more funds to like a Chelsea defender and you can do a bit more with your team with regards to that. That's what I would do on this team, OMS. How about James captain? Rich James? Against Leeds. Could work out, but I think there are better captaincy options this week. Could work out, Mike. But I still think that I don't know. It's tough one. It could work out, but I think there are better captaincy options. Gallagher starting? It seems like, because this guy is injured, right? Kante is injured. So Kante is injured. Kovacic is also kind of out. So I think that's why Gallagher starting. Yes, I had to switch to Cucurella. Yep. Gallagher out. Yep. And Andreas. Yep. So yeah. I think it's because of the injuries that Chelsea have to midfield. In terms of other lineups, potential Liverpool lineup, anyone's looking? Potential Arsenal lineup. And I think that's all Emma has done. This is the potential City lineup. City lineup got Edison starting, Cancelo, Diaz, Walker, Ake, Rodri, KDB, Gundogan, Foden, Haaland. And then obviously Grealish and Mahrez is a slight unsure. It's a very close call between Grealish and Mahrez for the next position. Chelsea lineup: Mendy, Cucurella, Koulibaly, Aspi, James, Thiago Silva, Jorginho, Mount, Havertz. Isn't 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so it's between Gallagher and Loftus-Cheek, no? Did I count that correctly? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, it's between Gallagher and Loftus-Cheek by the looks of the predictions. Your Liverpool lineup, I think that's pretty straightforward. I'd move Mount back and start Pulisic. You'd move Mount back as he move into him in the midfield and start Pulisic. Yeah, that's also another option that Thomas Tuchel could try. But from the predictions, it seems like they are. It seems like Loftus-Cheek and Gallagher are the. It's the split is between those two. But looks of it, Loftus-Cheek is slightly winning on the predictions. So I'm assuming they are moving Mount back because of that. And Jorginho and Mount midfield. But obviously that's not, all of these are like just predictions, and yeah. Sessegnon or Ben Davies? Ben Davies, because of the fact that Sessegnon could get benched anytime soon with Perisic on the lineup soon. So probably Ben Davies. Good guaranteed minutes. Sessegnon obviously has a higher potential, but very risky rotation, and obviously won't guarantee you 60 minutes as well. So Ben Davies. But I probably won't spend 5 million on Ben Davies. I would probably go to Cucurella instead if you wanted to spend 5 million. Do we have any what's the deadline? 7:30. So we have half an hour left, right? Guys, make sure you've fixed your lineup. You've selected your captain. One final shout. So Football Chatbox is just a year old, I think, a bit more than a year old. So we are trying to see if we can get nominated for the Football Content Awards for the best new content creator. Because we do qualify for this. So if you guys want to nominate us, all you got to do is go to the Football Content Awards, and just type in Football Chatbox, and vote over there. If you do vote and share it on Twitter, I will retweet everything. And also if you're on Instagram and you've shared it on your stories or something, I will reshare on Instagram as well. So yeah, feel free to, if you guys want to vote for us, Football Chatbox best new content creator, but just trying to see if we can get nominated for that. Be a huge thing if you get even nominated. So yeah. If you guys want to try, that's the link. Thank you very much. Cucurella or Walker long term? Long term, oof. At the moment, probably Cucurella in the short to medium term. I don't think you long term. Like long term is about 5 game weeks at best at this point before you wildcard. So probably at the moment, I would probably go Cucurella. But Walker is also not too bad because City are just basically at the moment keeping a lot of clean sheets. But they do have their new left back that they signed, so I don't know how many minutes he's going to get and whose minutes he's going to start eating into, whether it's going to be Cancelos or Walkers. So that's one thing to keep in note. Maybe Cucurella at the moment, but Walker is also not a bad choice. It's a very close call. Maybe Walker might get a bit more points than Cucurella in the long term, just because of the fact that the amount of clean sheets. This is assuming that Cucurella doesn't play wing back. If Cucurella plays wing back, then he gets more points than Walker. So yeah, that's a long-winded way of saying that go for Cucurella. The better option at the moment. Better FPL option. Also, guys, make sure to hit the like button if you are new. And also subscribe. They're trying to get to 500 subscribers. Can we get there by the international break, the first international break? Make sure to hit that subscribe button. And yeah, ask your questions if you do have any questions. Let me just check in. I'm trying to find if I can get any Spurs news for you guys. I can't seem to find. Doesn't seem like there is any Spurs news. Can't seem to find any Spurs news for you guys. In terms of any early team news, nothing like that. No Perisic news, no Doherty news. Nothing so far. No leaks. Please, can you rate my team now? I had transferring Gross and James. Shivam, can you... if you can tell me where you are in the Football Chatbox League, I can try and find you. Oh, here you are, actually. Here we go. Found you. Never mind. Okay, so you've transferred in Pascal Gross and Reece James. So that means you'd be Reece James, Walker, White, Edison, Pascal Gross, Salah, Sancho, Martinelli. Is it Sancho or is it Leon Bailey for Pascal Gross? Alan, Kane, Jesus. Forward line is strong. Reece James, Walker, White, not too bad. That's also pretty good. Edison, not too bad. Who is here? Is it who did you remove for Pascal Gross? Was it Leon Bailey or Sancho? Voted. Thank you, Rohan. Shout out to Rohan. Thank you for voting. If you guys want to vote as well, feel free to go to the Football Content Awards site and vote for us as best new content creator. And we're trying to get nominated. So if you can get nominated, that will be a huge thing for us. Goes to Sancho, James, or Lisandro. That's not too bad. It's pretty good. Leon Bay is your next issue that you need to fix, probably by next game week. But everything else is pretty solid. Kane, hopefully Kane does well for you this game week. But it's finally Spurs' time to actually step up and return some points. Kunal, how are you doing? Welcome. How has your day been? How's your weekend been so far? How's everything? How's your health? My health is better now. I was feeling much more better compared to last week. So thank you for asking. How are you doing? And I'm doing well as well. Yeah. Neto Pereira. Whom to start? I would be between Andreas and Nico at the moment. I'm going Nico. If I had those three, I would probably start Nico Williams. Because Neto against Spurs, not expecting much. It's just Andreas or Nico. That's the coin flip. And I would probably at the moment go towards Nico. Yes, I have Avengers in the attack, but minions in the defense. Fair enough. Fair enough. As long as the minions, together, if the minions work together, then they can do better. They can do well. Question is, their bar for doing well isn't as high. I can't seem to find any Spurs leaked team news or anything per se, to be honest. So we're going to assume there is no Spurs news flying about by the looks of things. Nope. Can't seem to find anything at the moment. Also, Ali Hassan, hope you've had a good day and welcome to the football chat box. Yeah, minions like Botman and Nico gave me 14 points on the bench. Oh. Yeah, that was unfortunate. I mean, a lot of people would have had Nico on the bench last week, so that you can't do much. Botman, though, maybe I would have started him. Can you please open my team and any suggestions on the same? Okay, let's have a look at Kunal's team. Where are you, Kunal? You need to tell me what rank. Can you tell me what rank you at? And oh, here we go. Found you. Found you. Solid defense. Leon Bay and Neto kind of need to be fixed soon. Everything else is pretty solid. These two are going to be an issue, right? Bay and Neto, I guess you need to kind of fix. That's the one thing. If you can fix one of those for this, or you've already done. Have you done transfers already? I mean, I don't know if you've done any moves already, but these two kind of need to be fixed. Robertson, you can keep if you wanted to, but if you wanted to get rid, you can downgrade to a 5 million and then maybe upgrade your midfield. That's another option if you wanted to. Guedes is likely to start. Maybe. I don't know. It's very hard to say whether he's likely to start. He could potentially start. Thank you, brother, for your help. Loving the team. Loving the stream. Thank you. If you guys like the stream, make sure to hit the like button and do hit the subscribe button, guys. We're trying to get to 500 subscribers before the first international break. Can we do it? With your help, maybe it might be possible. I haven't done any. Okay. If you haven't done any moves, I guess you could start Nico Williams and maybe drop Leon Bay. That's one option. How much do you have in the bank? 1.7. Hey, you have a lot of money. Can you go to how much if you upgrade and Neto to Neto is 5.4, 6.4, 7. Can get at least 7 million. So you could probably do. It'll require a hit though. I don't know if I want to do a hit because you could have done Robertson down to a Cucurella as one option, and then you could have upgraded a Neto to someone. That could have been a good option. Prashant, how are you doing? Welcome. Jesus or Mohamed for captaincy choice. I have gone Jesus, but it's a tough call. Thinking of Roberto Zinchenko, Bay Kulu. Yeah, Kunal, you can probably do that. I've gone Jesus, but it's a tough call between the two. If you think United are going to get hammered and destroyed, then you go Salah. If not, I think Jesus is a pretty good option. Just voted, been a strange start to my fantasy football. Most content I have been with a team and just need a few going Sakas and Aronson's way, I will be fine. Yeah, Russell. Just a bit of luck needed on your side. Guys, also Sam says hi. Hello, Sams. Hope you're having a good weekend. Guys, please, if you guys haven't voted yet, we're trying to be nominated for the Football Content Awards in the Best New Content Creator category. So all you got to do is go to their site, the Football Content Awards, and just type our name in their football chat box to nominate us for that category. And if you do, tweet it out or put it on your Instagram, wherever, and then I'll reshare or retweet it if you guys want to nominate us. will be very helpful. Wilson versus Cancelo to put the money. Cancelo. Mike, I would go Cancelo. Thinking of okay, I answered that. I answered Russell's as well, and Rushant has retracted all his messages. Sad life. Why? Will the Liverpool game get cancelled? I don't think so, Abdul Rahman. I highly doubt it. Also, make sure to hit that like button. If you are new, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe while you're at it. Absence of Tuchel going to impact Chelsea defensive shape. Oh yeah, he's suspended for one game, no? And away as well, which is a bit of an annoying thing. You can't say. Leeds are a good attacking team. They could cause problems, to be honest. I didn't think about that. Will it impact their shape? I don't think it'll impact their defensive shape because I think they still have good leaders at the back. Like Thiago Silva is a good leader at the back to command their defense. And if Azpilicueta also starts, I think Thiago Silva and Aspi together could be good leaders at the back along with Koulibaly. So I don't think, I think they have enough experience at the back to hold shape. The question is, will it impact the result? Don't know. Madison and Saliba in for Robertson and Neto for a hit. Oh, that's a very interesting question, Zalandos. It's not a bad option, I would say. Madison and Saliba for Robertson and Neto. Not a bad option. Madison is a decent player, although keep in mind the next couple game weeks for Madison is a slightly risky set of fixtures. Because Leicester's fixtures for the next couple at least, Chelsea, United and Brighton are three maybe tough fixtures. Lee and Aspi can lead well. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I think they've got enough of experience to lead it. Trade is only one game. It's only one game ban for managers. I don't think he got a red card. It's just that he probably got banned for his comments in the press conference. That and obviously the actions. That's another reason I think he probably got. Did he get a red card? I don't think he got anything like that. Okay, guys. Deadline is almost up. 15 minutes. 15 minutes. Make sure to set your teams. Set your teams. I think I am almost done with my team. I think I'm happy with my team and I can't find any Spurs news sadly for you guys. I can't find any early Spurs news sadly. Tuchel, Conte both got red for handshake incident. But Conte didn't get suspended, no? Only Tuchel got suspended. They both got red. Okay. I didn't see that. Conte didn't get suspended, right? Or did he? He didn't, right? Can't find any Spurs team news. Okay. I think this is my team, so probably changes. I couldn't find any Doherty news, so which means Ben White starts again. Hopefully a goal maybe for this week. You never know. I wouldn't mind a Ben White goal. Conte not suspended. Yeah, fair enough. That's what I thought. Um, and yeah, that's my bench going in this order. Just in case for this week, I would recommend setting your bench order. Because we don't know if the games could get affected because of that. Like, if the Liverpool game gets suspended, Liverpool United game gets suspended, you might want to just have your bench set just in case. The correct bench order. But everything else seems pretty solid. I am happy with it. Let's see how we go. Also, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe. Thank you all for keeping me company so far. This is the team. Any questions? Any last minute questions? Should we go and raid the Fantasy Football Scout deadline stream after this? I don't know. Can I even do it? Can I do it? I don't think I can do it. Why are you picking Jesus over Salah and Haaland for captaincy? Because of the fact that I think Jesus has been involved in almost every, like, whenever I watch Arsenal, he's just involved in all of their attacking play. Haaland is not the same case. Haaland, as you can see, if you like the last game we just saw, it's very dependent on whether City can find the ball for him. But Jesus, on the other hand, is just involved in everything. Salah, the one reason I'm not is because Liverpool haven't looked the same as they were the last season compared to last season when they faced United. And also because I'm hoping United can kind of change, maybe start a few different players. I don't know. It's probably a bit too much for me to expect United to do something different, but yeah, it's just too much uncertainty from United side is why I'm going Jesus. But yeah, that's my reasons. Leon Bay for Kevin Drewsbury Hall. You mean Kevin Drewsbury Hall for Leon Bay or the other way around? Drewsbury Hall, not a bad choice, but just don't expect him to be getting the same returns he got in Game Week 1. Best wishes, guys. Have a great weekend. Yes, Rohan, have a great weekend as well. Haaland's hold-up play was elite. Deserved more points if Foden was jealous. Yes, that's a problem. I think it'll take another couple weeks at least for the City players to kind of like realize that, hey, we have a number 9 in the box who's going to be there. But his involvement in the game was almost absolutely like non-existent. Like, obviously he was creating space and all of that, but apart from that, he wasn't involved as much as I would have liked to. Get what I mean? Okay. About 10 minutes left for your teams to be submitted and for the deadline. I think Perisic will start. I'm assuming he might start, but we don't know. We will have to wait and see. But yeah, I don't know anything else. There doesn't seem to be any news. Salah to KDB anytime soon. He looks in red hot form. KDB, right? Maybe give it one more week just to see what Salah does against United. Obviously, I wouldn't really want to judge Salah against United because it could be a very tough game. Or you might want to just give it like just 2 more weeks at least. The Bournemouth game is very tempting for Salah. But yeah, I agree. KDB looks good as well. Great stream and was listening while doing stuff. Good luck and don't protest as it will screw me over. Well, I can't protest. I'm all the way in Australia. So I have no way of protesting. But I still think there will be a protest. But I don't think the game will get cancelled. So don't worry. I think the United game will go ahead. And thanks for listening, Russell. All right, final questions. Final questions before we end the stream. Any final questions? Who do you guys expect to score the most points? And will Salah actually? Who will? Who will? Like and subscribe. Says K7. Yes, like and subscribe. Who will score more, Salah or Gabriel Jesus? Let me know in the comments below. Let me know who will score more. Make sure to like and subscribe. Let me play that animation one more time. Ryan is going for virtual protest by not captaining Salah. Indeed. That's my way of showing it. All the way from Australia to Manchester. That's my virtual protest. I'm not captaining Salah because I think United will do something. Fingers crossed, may need my Salah points and hopefully a clean sheet. I still cannot decide between Jesus or Salah. Okay, Abdurrahman. Just go Jesus and hope that United can actually do something. Robert brace to punish the sellers. Huming Sun brace. Huming Sun hat trick to punish the sellers. Huming Sun hat trick to punish the sellers. I lost value on Huming Sun. He's gonna score a hat trick. Please help. If you think we're gonna get hammered against Liverpool, Captain Salah. If you think we can get something against Liverpool, Captain Jesus. There you go. But I think both are pretty good captaincy options, to be honest. Tiger and Guna, after a long time, how are you doing? How are you doing, Tiger and Guna? After a long time. How's it been? Is your team set? Is it looking good? Can we find any team news? We can't find any team news. No Spurs team news. Expectations from Casemiro. High. I think Casemiro will be a game changer. Now, again, that depends on who else we sign. I think we need one more midfielder in that midfield. But I think Casemiro is good. Casemiro is a good signing. I can't believe we actually got Casemiro. I think he will change the team a bit. You will see a slightly different United. It's the hope that always kills us. Yes, that's the hope that always kills us. Like my friend Dexter said on stream in the Football Chatbox podcast, it's the hope that always kills us. Good mate, I need help. Go ahead, Tiger. I'm gonna shoot away. Kinda got a few minutes left. What do you need help in? Let us know. What do you need help in? I think I'm waiting for him to type. Okay, probably a long type. This is the team. If you guys haven't joined the Football Chatbox Mini League, make sure to do so. Quite a few joins for this week. So shout out to Raj, Naman, Luis, Sinan, Satish, OMS, Shivam, and Walter. Who I think was it M Fahad who joined, asked for a team review. Once he got his team review, he left the league. Cheeky little guy. We're still waiting on. Did not realize Neto dropped too. Wait, Neto dropped in price? I didn't even notice that. Oh yeah, he did. Damn. Yeah, the Neto and Bay both were very bad bandwagons. Unfortunately, it didn't pay off. I should have probably not gone here. Should have just gone for a second city defender. Oh, I couldn't have gone for a second city defender. Could I? I don't know. Time is almost running out. Make sure to set your team. Big at the back for me. Kinda. Not really big at the back, but still 5 at the back. I've got Bernardo and I want to swap him. Who do you think? You've got Bernardo and you want to swap him. Ooh. Do you want a City player or do you want someone else? If it's Bernardo, 6.8 million. How much do you have in the bank as well? Do you have any extra money in the bank and how much? In terms of midfield options, if you can get to Gundogan, not a bad option. If you can get to an 8 million midfielder, that's also good. Da Silva over Neto. Maybe for this game week because of the fact that Wolves play Spurs. But to be honest, don't expect too much from Da Silva. But yeah, you could probably try him for this game week. For Tiger and Guna, how much money do you have in the bank? If you can get to Gundogan, he's a decent option. If you can get to an 8 million midfielder, then maybe like a Luis Diaz is a good option. If you don't have that much money and you can only go down from Bernardo, then maybe Rodrigo is another option from Leeds. I think he might get a few goals. Pascal Gross, maybe. I have 7.8 million. So then you could probably, if you wanted to, you could try Gundogan and see how it goes. He's a decent option, I think. Or you could go down. In terms of midfielders, Pascal Gross is not too bad. To be honest, Xhaka is a very underrated like Arsenal pick. But yeah, I'm assuming you already have Martinelli. In terms of other midfielders, like even expected points, filter by cost. Let's go 7.5. These are your midfield options. Zaha is also not a bad option. It's just that City game is the next one, but Zaha is also a pretty good punt, to be honest. I completely forgot about him. He's also not a bad option, Zaha. But yeah, these are your basically options at the moment. I think the deadline is up. Is it? Deadline passed, guys. Deadline passed. Make sure. Alright, deadline passed. If you have stayed until now, thank you very much to everyone who joined and everyone who's been involved in the stream. Shout out to all the people who joined the league as well. And yeah, one final push. We're trying to get nominated for the Football Content Awards in the Best New Content Creator category. Feel free to go and nominate for us. You got Gundogan? Well done, Tag and Gunna. Hopefully he works out for you. Feel free to nominate us for the Best New Content Creator. That's what we have gone for. That category because we are still eligible for it. So if you want to nominate for us, that's the link to go and nominate Football Chatbox in that category. It'll mean the world for us. Thank you very much if you can nominate us for that. Having said that, I can't go back to my team because the deadline has now passed, unfortunately. But yeah, thank you all. We'll be pissed if Da Silva starts and Pereira is benched. Let's see what happens. Thank you all for joining me. Make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button as well. and I will see you all for Tuesday's video on 5 things we've learned from Game Week 3. Have a good Game Week, everyone. Hopefully United don't get hammered, because otherwise my it's just like, we're going to be bottom again. So hopefully United can get a result, but thank you for everyone who stayed in the stream. Good luck, everyone, and I'll see you guys on the Tuesday's video for 5 things we learned from Game Week 3. Until then, peace out, have a good day, and green arrows to everyone. See you all. Hold on, coming back. Do you have a fantasy? Yes, I do. The lead code is the league code is there, X269WB. That's the league code. Make sure to join the league code. But yeah, that's the league code, X269WB. But anyways, see you guys. Have a good day. Peace out.
Walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger.